Hey guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to the 20th episode of Hard Knock Life. I want to give out a shout out to Mike from Everything BloxBurg. He's retweeting my videos every time I post them on Twitter, which gives me some extra following, and I'm really thankful for that. So thank you, Mike, for being there and retweeting my tweets. It means a lot to me. I'm gonna link your Twitter in the description down below. If I don't, please remind me to. Let's get right into it. Oh my god, we've come so far already in Hard Knock Life. It's crazy. So this was the first footage ever of Hard Knock Life. This was me laying in a bed, talking to you guys, introducing what I was gonna do in this series. It's crazy thinking about how I started in the starter house. I had to do $2,195 in my account. Oh my god, it was crazy. Look at this. This is me running around the house and just like talking to Tom Guy and having everything set up for the start. So welcome to BloxBurg. Since you're new here, I just wanted to say hi. Oh my goodness, this is so nostalgic. This is crazy. And then I went to work for the first time. It was the 20th of January. I think I already said that. This was me walking to work, just going to get ready to make my first money and to just enjoy life as a BloxBurg person or a BloxBurger. I don't exactly know what they're called, but that was a crazy experience. Look at my clothes too. They're, oh my god, they remind me so much of when I started these episodes. It's so cool to see. Oh, and this is me speeding up the job when I still did that. Now I just I pile them up and I make a work compilation for you guys because it takes a lot of time out of the video. And then in this episode I started working. I wanted to save up for a bike, so I just went to work for a lot and I just saved up some money. I was already almost there because I had $4,200. And then here is the moment where I get myself a bike, and I was so happy I could finally afford something to go around the city and just drive around. This was like my first main purchase. It was like I still had the starter house, but I was able to get a bike by just working for just a little bit. I had $53 left in my account, so that wasn't really smart to like pay the bills and do everything. And as you can see in that little menu there, you can see the nice grape juice glasses we still had back then. Now they're just cups, but that's another thing I raged about in another video. So I went to the Ferris wheel and I just enjoyed life riding my bike. It was a good time. And then in the fourth episode I finally started working on my house. It was still the starter house, but I kind of wanted to change it. There had just been an update with new windows, like they were the industrial windows and stuff. So I really like that update, so I wanted to change my house a little bit. I only had $5,000. It was kind of weird that I wanted to work on my house with just $5,000, but I mean we just started out, so that was quite okay. I added in a door. I don't know what I did anymore. Let's just skip a little bit into this video because it looks like I'm changing everything I had. Oh yeah, I made that kitchen like so. Okay, I do remember what I did. And then I did some, yeah, okay, and I made the little hallway. This house was like my dream house already before I decided to remove it. And talking about removing it, this was the drastic episode where I wanted to remove the starter house and I wanted to start from scratch. So I moved every piece of furniture just outside. It was a crazy experience. So this is me just moving my furniture outside, creating a wall. I had $10,000 in my account. This is when I started to build the main house I have now. So apparently I started by building the garage somehow, and I just divided the house into like small tiny rooms. I didn't quite know the ID back then. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just wanted a big house with a garden in the middle where I have a lot of privacy. There was still no update about windows that reach from floor to ceiling, so I kind of added some stuff, but I wasn't really happy with the house, so I'm glad they added those windows, so my house looks a little bit better now. So I just added in stuff. Let me just skip a little bit into the video. So this was the first layout of the house. I kind of created the walls. The kitchen was there already, so I don't think we finished the kitchen yet. I don't know. I don't know, I should check, but I don't think I did. Sorry for that. We had the little doors that leaded to the kitchen and from the hallway, but then somebody said like it's not very useful that you have to open two doors to go to the kitchen. How did I not think about that? I changed it immediately, of course. This was like the first shape of the house. I didn't quite know what I wanted to do with all the space because I'm alone and I just built like a massive house with just $10,000, so I didn't quite know what I wanted to do with it until I like managed or figured out what I wanted to do. So my first idea was the kitchen, and then I probably did like dining room or something, but I didn't quite know what I wanted to do with this house until you guys started giving me ideas, and it was awesome. It was cool, and this was like the first major change on the house. We already had a car, and we had some money left to like build a house, and this was only the 9th episode, so it went really fast. And then we also bought some game passes. Well, some game passes. I bought one game pass. I bought advanced placement to be able to make my kitchen. This was like a controversial episode to some of you guys because you didn't really want me to buy a game pass because it was Hard Knock Life. But on the other hand, we worked up our way just to like build a nice house, and the advanced placement game pass, it's something that should be in game, but it isn't, so I kind of had to buy it to be able to build my kitchen until I changed the house, of course. I kind of used it for the carpets, I think the carpets in the kitchen, and that's all I used the Game Pass for, so that's quite okay, but I'm actually quite glad I bought that one. And then there was also a video where I got kidnapped. This one was really fun to make. It hadn't, it didn't really have much to do with the series, it was just a fun addition to it. But it was really cool, and I really enjoyed doing this. I made this with some friends. This was a Retro Pixelated's Asylum, if I'm correct. It was really cool to make. They were all dressed up in the same outfit. They were doing the things. They were following me. So here you can see Retro standing on his deck. It was really cool to do, and I don't know, I just enjoyed doing that episode. It was kind of creepy. My acting wasn't so good. I just had so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed that episode as well. And then at some point, I finally decided to change my outfit for the better, and that's the outfit I have on right now. I didn't change it yet, so I had the outfit for about 13 episodes now, but I really enjoy it, and I'm glad I changed it. I had a yellow shirt to start with, and some weird hair, and now I changed it to something really cool. So this was like the making of everything. I kind of wanted to have like nice hair, a mohawk, and then this like weird hairstyle I didn't like at all. I'm glad I changed it for the better. And of course the curlers, because my main account has curlers and I kind of like them a lot basically, so that was like I just wanted to have that there, and this is me looking like a beetle. I don't know, I kind of like the outfit I have on now. It's like I look like an adventurer or something. And then at a certain point I started to level up in the pizza delivery job, and I started to get more and more money. So this is me working on the house, and it's already like halfway there. I also did a speed build on it to finish the rest. That was just like I had a few episodes where I just slept without a roof, and I slept under the stars, and when it rained my bed was wet, and I was gonna say not, but that's wet in Dutch. We're not all Dutchies here, so I'm sorry for that. That was just like a major thing, if I could buy like the second part of my roof, because that was very important for me, so I could finally like close up my house and start working on the rest, because now it was just like a building ground for something that wasn't finished, and I didn't think I was ever gonna get it finished, because I feel like I was a little bit too ambitious with this house, and I made it a little bit too big just to start off, but we actually managed to get there, and we actually did it, so I'm very happy that this happened. This is the episode where the new windows came out. I was so happy with them. I immediately installed them, even though I didn't have any money, or I didn't have a lot of money in the game. I really wanted to have those windows in because they fit more with the house, and I could like make doors that like fit next to a window, because before that all the windows had a different size than the doors, and they didn't really match up if you place them right next to each other. So I mean, I was very happy with this update. I could finally like really make the garden I wanted to look into, and I was so happy with that. And also the small windows to like add that little a room that no one could look in, but it was still a little bit cozy, so that was really cool to have, and I just enjoyed the update so much. As you can see, there are the doors next to the windows. I just love them so much, and then like the painting I added in, that was so good. The update, I love it. I'm still very happy with it. And so that brings us to now the 20th episode of Hard Knock Life. I have $5,500. I added a telephone on the dining room table, but I will change the location of it because it doesn't really fit here. I added a little painting in here. We have a bathroom and just some like living room area and a TV even. I know I didn't really change the kitchen up. I did change the colors though, so that's okay. But we do have quite a big house. I forgot that you could actually show it in build mode by clicking space. So let's turn off the grid by pressing H, and let's hide the blocking objects, and let's fly over the house like this. So we actually do have a lot so far. So we have the dining room that's almost completely finished, I think, and then the kitchen, like the hallway with like the door openings, which means that you don't have to open the doors every time you want to go to a room, like the piano room. We even got to buy a piano and a pool that was thanks to a donation from a fan. I was so glad for that. And then the rooms, of course, I kind of want to change the paint in the rooms because it might be a little bit too bright, but for now it's okay, and we don't really use those rooms. I might add a family in the future. That would be quite cool to have. And then I still need to paint this room. We have a barbecue area, and this I don't know what to do yet still. So if you know anything you can do with this room, let me know in the comments down below. Not a second barbecue area, please, because you can only do one barbecue at a time, can't you? And then we got the car. I mean, this house is pretty big. Let me look at the house value. So the house value is $129,000. I think I worked about 2.5-3 hours for this, so it's actually quite easy to make. I don't have any game passes according to work on the game or on this account. It went really fast, so it's quite easy to make a lot of money in the game, and I'm so happy. And my window glitched. That's not a thing to be happy about. Oh, and this window glitched as well. I don't know what happened here, so I guess I'm gonna have to change them. I'm so happy of what we have so far, so thank you guys so much for supporting me, supporting this series, supporting just everything around it. Thank you guys for coming back to watch this series every single week. I really enjoy reading your comments and getting help from you guys, so thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button down below and subscribe.